What's going on, world? Brand new episode of Open the Box there on your screen. I'm your host, George Kiel, and I'm here in Tempe, Arizona with my man, Brandon, Kyle, Grant of Heat Connect. What's going on, guys?
How you doing, man?
Everything's good?
Yep.
First off, we're gonna talk about what you guys have on your feet. Y'all are killing me right now. We'll start with you.
The Muro 7. Got some purple lobsters.
From the Pigeon Doors.
I need to step out of the picture. These guys are doing it here in Tempe, Arizona. First, we're gonna start with you, Brandon. How did you guys all meet?
Me and Grant went to school together in high school, and then we started at the same job working at Hat Club in Chandler Mall. And then we kind of just grew from there, became friends, started reselling a little bit, talking about clothes, and just went from there. And then we met Kyle at our first trade show, actually, as a store.
Give me one word that describes having a shop right next to Arizona State.
Helpful.
Helpful. Helpful.
Yeah, helpful, yeah, that's probably the word.
All right, Brandon, start with the tour around the shop.
I'll leave these for Grant later, but this whole rack right here is our vintage section. So we really try and do like stuff that's more rare, more curated stuff, just because, you know, it's harder to come by, and that's what's real sought after right now, like band tees from like the 80s, 90s. And then over here, it moves into a little bit mixed streetwear. So we have brands like Fucked, you know, FTP, Antisocial Club, Guess, stuff like that. Over here, we move into more tour merch. So it's like Astro World merch. ASSC mixed in over here. We got a little bit of designer. So we got Versace, Off-White, Babe section. Our Babe section does real well for us out here. That's what people are real into right now.
So two-part question. What are the Arizona State students into when they come in here, and then just Phoenix area in general?
What we sell the most of, honestly, is gonna be a lot of this Travis merch. That's just flying right now. Bape items, especially a lot of Off-White, and sneakers, that's what moves the best out here. There's a real big sneaker culture out here in AZ, so that's kind of the best part about it. Jordan 1s, 3s, 4s, 11s, and all this stuff in the case right here.
Now, kind of getting back into the story, what made you guys come together and just start a shop?
Well, I had been doing it for quite some time before this. You know, I'd just been collecting and curating stuff for myself, stuff I personally like to wear. It's always nice making a little money off of doing what you're passionate about. So we came together, you know, started flipping a little bit of tees here and there. And then once we met Kyle, that's when we really started getting into sneakers, and sneakers is where the money's at.
When did you guys realize you had something?
Honestly, once we opened the physical location, that's when it really hit me like, damn, like this is pretty crazy, you know? We're actually starting something here.
Now take me around the shop. We just did the apparel. You gotta explain the sticker wall here.
Yeah, so this door, actually, when we first opened, it was real discolored. So we just started slapping it with stickers, and it kind of grew from there as the homies came through, you know, just came a whole entire thing that we started doing. And then over here is where we have, you know, a few of our stickers for sale and a couple accessories. Those were our main accessory case, so this is where we keep, you know, the more limited items. The best part about the physical location is probably just the people that I've met and the connections made through here, just because, you know, people are coming in and out all day long, and you get to see all these new faces and talk to people, and it's real cool seeing the people that come through here.
My guy Grant here, he's the cool one. I'm gonna put you to the test, Grant, in your segment. I want you to give me 5 things in here that are probably the most obscure things you've seen in a sneaker shop.
So we didn't really carry like beverages or anything when we first started. One of our buddies, Brandon's buddies, Ethan, directed us to a local guy in Mesa who carries like a lot of the different sodas and snacks and stuff like that that are imported. So we carry a lot of the different like Fantas, Sprites, and Cokes from like Japan. Snacks, they've been doing pretty well as well. The barbecue Cheetos and stuff, a lot of the snacks come from Japan. I haven't seen too many other countries that those come from. If someone comes in, they're just looking around, they want to get something, they don't end up grabbing anything, they'll grab like a soda or a snack, or someone will get a couple things, they'll grab a snack too. So it's usually something they tack on at the end or something.
That's only one. You have 4 more things you have to choose, so.
I'd say the Off-White water bottles. I haven't seen these too often in Arizona, at least. It's not something you see every day. Definitely some of the Supreme jackets, New York and the North Face. I'd say definitely the vintage Marlboro stuff. One of our buddies has a couple buddies in California that had a bunch of like the fishing rod and stuff. So he brought some of that stuff down here. We put in the shop. The golden candle Yeezy. It's pretty cool, just something different. And then, I mean, I wouldn't count this as one, but I think a lot of the shoes in here, just like the fragments, you know, the sole flies, stuff you just don't see too often.
What has been the most rewarding thing in your 1 year of the shop being open?
But I think the coolest thing was at our 1 year. I know Brandon and Kyle were like super worried about the 1 year. They weren't sure like how it was gonna go and stuff, and our turnout was insane. So I think that was something that like really opened our eyes, and we were surprised. Like, you know, we do a lot. We do as much as we can to give back to the community. We did giveaways all day, every hour and stuff like that. We had vendors outside, and then we did free food all day. So we just try to do as much as we can to actually give back, because people are coming in here and helping us stay open.
Now, Kyle, you're the big sneakerhead of the trio. What do you have in that personal collection that you were able to bring to this?
I've been into off-whites for a while, but I'm starting to slowly move out of it. I kept a lot of them, like a lot of the Serena pairs, the Euros, like a lot of the off-white ones. I'm starting to get into like getting more Dornbeckers again, like I used to, more like KDs, like the Nerf KDs, what I used to like when I was a lot younger.
Right, definitely. Now, how did you bring your expertise of knowing shoes, of just being a part of that shoe community to what they had going on?
They weren't huge on shoes. They were more into like the Supreme, Bape, Antisocial, vintage, accessories, cause pieces, stuff like that. So like when we met, it was pretty much perfect, honestly, when we met up, because I was like huge into shoes and they were huge into clothes. Because I know a lot of people in like the sneaker industry that aren't in Arizona, known people before through like just contacts, through everything, honestly. Starting to sell to like NFL players and MLB players, and just it's starting to just grow and just getting a lot more product.
Let's go through the stock here just to see what everyone can purchase at Heat Connect.
I mean, we carry pretty much everything. So the one thing I wanted to do when we opened is I wanted to have everything, just anything from human races to Yeezys, to all the Yeezys, to Dunks, to Jordans, to a couple limited Vans, to just everything pretty much.
What has been the craziest pair in your opinion that has come through the Heat Connect doors?
For probably like newer age stuff, it's probably like the Euro off-whites, the all-white pair. And then like older stuff, Dornbecker 6s, Dornbecker 4s, these Red Octobers came in one time, just stuff like that.
Well, Kyle, I appreciate you and the team giving us a tour of Heat Connect. Tell the fans, tell the viewers where they can find Heat Connect.
We have 2 pages. It's PHX.SOLES. We post a lot of like the shoes and stuff like that on there. And then we have the Heat Connect page, just Heat Connect AZ. We're at 3121 South Mill Ave, just in the plaza.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much again. Appreciate you guys, man. There you have it, Heat Connect. Stop by, right by Arizona State. Until next time, your host, George Kiel.